Hunga Tonga volcano is erupting again. Tsunami. The very term connotes doom and gloom, doesn't it? The Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'aipai volcano consists in the small islands of Hunga Tonga and Hunga Ha'aipai. The Konga Kermadec Arc formed as a result of the Pacific Plate subducting beneath the Indo-Australian Plate. Why did this tsunami occur so deep in the ocean once again, and what caused it? Stay tuned to Geology Explained to know more. A tsunami of about 1 meter or 3 feet swept across the Pacific and smashed boats in New Zealand, as well as spilled oil and killed 2 people in Peru. Large earthquakes across wide regions are more likely to cause ocean-wide tsunamis than a single volcano, which would only make a tiny dent in the water. Other causes were speculated, such as the collapse of the volcano's underwater flank, which caused water to be displaced, which might have been at play. The tsunami waves were amplified by the sonic boom caused by the volcano's eruption. Fierce but short. An extremely explosive but also relatively short eruption occurred. While large eruptions can last for hours, this one caused a plume to rise for only about 10 minutes before it subsided. The 1991 Mount Pinatubo eruption in the Philippines, which killed hundreds, had nothing on the power of the Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'aipai volcano eruption. The height of the plume of ash, steam, and gas was comparable to that of the 1991 eruption. For what reason is it so massive? Huge amounts of gas were compressed inside the magma inside the volcano. A sudden drop in pressure caused by a crack in the rock likely allowed the gas to expand and blast the magma apart. The crater was located about 200 meters below the surface of the water, which is just the right depth for a major explosion because the seawater that floods into the volcano immediately turns into steam. If the volcano had been buried beneath more water, the additional pressure would have helped to stifle the eruption. Tonga was exempted mainly. Why the tsunami wasn't larger and more destructive in Tonga, which is practically on top of the volcano, remains a mystery as well. That is the million-dollar question, in fact. From what they can see in the picture so far, the destruction is not nearly as bad as they were expecting. In Tonga, 3 deaths were confirmed by authorities, and fears persist for the residents of some of the smaller islands that were hit particularly hard. Many dwellings were wiped out. Due to the increased activity of the volcano the day prior to the eruption, and the incredibly loud bang when it erupted, but before the tsunami hit, many Tongans were able to scramble to higher ground. Ashes collating. Ash that has blanketed Tonga is acidic but not poisonous. The ash may have made the rainwater in the Pacific more acidic and salty, but it's been telling responders there that people may still be able to drink it. In the event of a water shortage, it would be preferable to consume water contaminated with ash rather than water that had been sitting around for a while and could potentially be contaminated with bacteria. Tonga is in desperate need of water and other supplies, and New Zealand and other countries are working to get them there as soon as possible. Failed to reduce the world's temperature. In the event of a large volcanic eruption, the release of sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere may temporarily cool the entire planet. According to Alan Robach, a professor at Rutgers University, initial satellite measurements suggested that the amount of sulfur dioxide released from the Tonga eruption would only have a tiny effect on perhaps 0.01 degrees Celsius global average cooling. What's next? 2 potential outcomes for this volcano were speculated. The first is that it has run out of steam and will be quiet again in 10 to 20 years as the magma slowly returns. It's also possible that the magma that exploded is quickly replaced by new magma, leading to further eruptions. But the craters and fissures left by massive explosions will allow more gas to escape, resulting in smaller eruptions in the future. Can we expect to see a repeat of this blast in the not-too-distant future? Let us know what you think in the comment space provided below. As for now, we're calling it a day. We hope this video was entertaining, and we can't do this without our viewers, so please subscribe to our channel to see even more of our incredible videos. Thanks for watching.